What's going on, you guys? It's BetterHealth24 here, and we are back with some more Our Castle Walls. Now, in the last episode, we rejoined the club, got some shit done, awesome, cool. We became infatuated with Yuri, which is something really interesting and really cool. Although Monica's a little bit standoffish about a special needs student joining the club, but you know, what can you do? It's like not everyone is gonna be okay with, you know, someone like the MC joining the club. Because if you guys don't know, this is, I think, the only mod where the MC is depicted as having autism. And the reason that is because the mod maker, Ozira, wanted to make the MC as close to the way that he acts himself without it being too much of a self-insert. And it's not really self-insert, it's just MC has autism. So, I mean, it's more akin to the way that the mod maker acts. So, I'm not gonna ramble for too long. Let's get right back into it. There we go. So this is Monica's point of view now, from the green ribbons that are on the text box. This will happen when it's from a different point of view. Like, this mod has a lot of point of view switching, so it'll just be denoted by the edges being a different color. Anyway, another bar of music written down in my sheet music. Only 4 more sheets to go. I stand up from my desk and go to look at the clock, but I'm distracted by what Sarah is doing. She's hanging out with Bat? That's weird. I would have guessed she'd be hanging out with Yuri, considering how different they both are from everybody else. I wonder how those two would get along. Oh, you don't know the half of it. They're gonna get along just fine. Never mind that. What time is it anyway? The clock is directly above the chalkboard, which is where I'm heading. How convenient. It's 3:40 already? Well, time flew by pretty fast today. Decided to start poem sharing, so I quickly head over to the center of the room, clearing my throat to get everyone's attention. I just realized we didn't make a poem. We forgot that Monica said to make a poem. But we brought a book for Yuri, so I mean, that must be something. Monica's gonna get pissed. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's spells with each other. Might not have enough time for you too long. Looks like everyone's preparing for this. Sarah walks over to the corner of the room to her bag and grabs the poem. I then look over towards the closet and see an Natsuki's putting away her manga. Dogs! They're probably barking away at my brother who's outside. Jesus. Dogs bark at literally anything and everything. They'll sometimes bark at nothing, too. Like, they'll look at the window and start barking, and then we'll look at it as well, and then there's absolutely nothing. Like, they bark at nothing sometimes. It's weird. Like, over the littlest thing. They'll see a fucking squirrel in the front yard and go ham. Jesus. In the incorrect spot. Wait, what does that say? I then look over towards the closet and see that Natsuki's putting away her manga in the incorrect spot. Yes. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Wait for that CPU usage to turn on, because every time I seem to go into the menu, it always like heightens the CPU usage a little bit. All of a sudden I feel someone tugging in my right sleeve. It's Bat, and he's looking down at the ground. Oh no, why does it look upset? Bat, are you nervous about sharing? I keep on forgetting everything today. Everybody's very right. Oh, what's the matter? I forgot to write a poem last night. I'm really sorry, Monica. I had a feeling something like this would happen. Well, I'll let you go through this one time, because it is your first day in the club. I want to make sure you won't feel left out, though. How's reading all his poems on today? He then looks up to me, with his frown pretty much gone. I would like that, Monica. Also, I'm gonna go longer today. No, I'm not gonna go like an hour and a half today. I tend to go for at least 2 hours today, so it's gonna be a long stream. Long for my standards. I mean, I usually do 2-3 hour long streams anyway, so. And I think the longest Doki stream that I did was the various artists mega stream where I literally played like DDLC mods for like 6 hours straight. Like a shit ton of DDLC mods for 6 hours straight. I feel like I should do something like that with another mod. Like just go as long as I can while playing a certain mod. That'd be cool, but not today because I don't know. Okay. Besides all that, are you having a good time so far? But I am gonna go for considerably longer than yesterday, so you got that to look forward to. Well, I guess spend time with everyone here today. Even if I did make two of them mad. This better not be a recurring theme. I see. By the way, since you knew anything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? There was an awkward silence as he seemed to look around and figure different spots before speaking up. Does that mean I can tell you something at the club that's bothering me? Sounds together isn't at all. Of course, Sally. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, do I have a poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Oh, come on, Monica. I'm sure you've done well. I want to see. Alright. I reach in my bag, pull out the poem, and hand it over to him. Reality. Turning like a cog in a machine. As time is a concept, reality can be shaped into what we see. Running like wheels on our track as the passage of time continues. Reality always goes forward, no matter what anyone says. Time as an illusion, as we exist at every possible moment. At the same time, we only see one at a time. Reality can be whatever we want it to be. I forgot that a lot of these mods write in their own custom poems. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of custom poems in this mod. Oh! Okay. Okay, a switch. A point of view switch. We're back in that. Okay. Sweet. What in God's name did I just read? It's like a mental throw up on paper. So, what did you... Sadly, there's some vanilla poems and not. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? I mean, every mod has at least one vanilla poem in it, so what can you do? This is like if you spill a bowl of oatmeal on a piece of paper and take a cookie cutter and haphazardly make your own prompt. Ahem! Monica then starts poking my left shoulder, breaking me out of my trance. What? What did he say again? He feels like I'm being trapped in a logic loop. I asked you what you thought of my poem. How do I put this into words? Well, I hate it. It's the worst fucking thing I've ever read. Seems like a bunch of topics, I guess. Just slapped onto the paper. Isn't there a word for that kind of style? I think the word you're thinking of is freeform. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Freeform? Suddenly I'm picturing Monica dance like Marge Simpson. I hate every second of my life now. Freeform jazz. Oh. Monica crumps the hell out of... I don't know. Crump with me, Dad! I don't know. That is, a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be real powerful. I'll have to go for that one, Monica. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, you bring I'm looking over the serious corner of the club room where she spent most of her club time. It looks like her and Yuri are sharing poems right now. I wonder if reading time between me and Yuri was ever brought up. And also how the post. And also how the poster say it was calling is coming along. I'm gonna explain to them that I forgot to make a poem. Move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. I didn't hear a word she said. Looking around the club room, I see that Sarah and Yuri are still talking. They could possibly be talking about me and Yuri sitting next to each other and reading, but I think these two came about all of that. Wait, if they're busy right now and they just spoke with Monica, that means, oh dear God. Oh dear Lord, please help me. Takes me the sitting still, but I got the courage to walk up to Natsuki, who's still by the closet. This is not gonna go well. This will not go well at all. Do I have No, I don't. I don't have Clueless. God. Ugh. I do have 7TV though, which is cool. So I have all these like extra emotes from 7TV, which is cool. I'll prepare myself for whatever beatdown she has prepared for me. I did manage to unintentionally make her upset today, so I may as well just get this out of the way. Oh, I'm not mouse into the game. Stupid! I don't even dare try to make eye contact with her. Who knows what kind of fire she has stolen there. Hello again. She's like, she turns around and looks, she turns around to look at me and gives me a face that pretty much says, I don't want to put up with your crap right now. Oh great, it's you again. I can say the same for you, Natsuki. It's you again. It's okay, just power through it. Well, I may as well tell you right now that I forgot to write a poem for today. I just realized I have 2 more girls to those two. This is gonna feel like a walk of shame. Matt, if you're not gonna take this call seriously, then go home. I can have a look down in defeat. She does have a point. I mean, seriously, what brings some actual life into this club? It's just must have thought it would. Also, this isn't going anywhere. Maybe I should apologize for what happened earlier today. Look, Natsuki. I'm sorry I forgot the rest of it for today, and I also feel a little bad about reading your manga-san today. Her eyes perk up, but then descend back to where they were. Fine, whatever, I guess. It's not like I wanted you to read me in the first place. What? Anyway, I guess I gotta show my poem now, or else Monica will make me. She then forcefully puts the poem in my general direction, which I carefully take from her. Lord forbid I rip it to make her even more mad. Once upon a memory, does a feather remember it was once a bird? Does a book remember it was once a word? Does a pebble remember it was once a stone? Does a piece of paper remember it was once part of a tomb? Tome? I think. Does a seed remember its once flower? Was once a flower? Does a minute remember it's once part of an hour? Does work remember it was once play? Does night remember it was once day? Does the family remember it's once two? I don't. Damn! That is heavy. Oof, that last line though. Wait, what? I like this. Seriously. Everything was sounding very promising, but then that last part comes in as stubborn punchy out of nowhere. Good way. Well, thanks, I guess. Everyone in high school stereotypes writing to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people usually don't take their writing seriously. Oh, sucks to be them. Can't believe he managed something like this with just a few little words. Good stuff, bro. Wait, I'm trying to sound like a kiss us right now. Maybe I should calm down a bit. Right. I like when seeks to read, but hate to hard like in this poem. Seeing everything around you be part of a bigger thing feels really bad at times, so I decided to write about it. Yeah! People have told me that writing about how you feel can be really effective. Maybe I shouldn't interrupt it like that. But the other nice thing about some of the writing is that the wordplay is much more important. Like I said for around the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I often get the feeling you'll last on and you'll even prove that. I guess so. I find myself being left into the back of my head again. Something I subconsciously do when people direct anything to me. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Insinuate? Oh, forget it. Well, it means to be pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that thing from here, did you? Yeah, suppose not. Good to know I'm not the youngest one here. Also, it seems like Natsuki's feeling better. Thank goodness. Thanks for showing me your work. I then nodded at her and started looking around the room. I wonder what Yuri's up to. Oh? Looks like she's hanging with Monika right now. That's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. My vision then reverts away from Monika and Yuri, they laid on Sayori, who also seems to be looking around. I may as well then. With that, I proceed to walk over to her, fidgeting my hand to keep me sane. Ah, hey Sayori. Probably just too upset from earlier. Hey Bet. She sounds a bit monotone right now. Oh, I have to make myself more monotone. Shit. I bet you any money she's still annoyed. Look, serious. I barely today. I simply forgot. And I also forgot to bring them home today. I end up looking slightly down at defeat for the second time today. Third, maybe? She then pussycat me in the head. Wait, what? Why? Oh, stop worrying, Matt. We all make mistakes. You're gonna take a drink of water. How did you forget to write a poem? Did you stay up all night watching anime? Gah, no, I swear. I tried looking directly at her for a bit, but I ended up with an averted gaze after about a second or two. Don't sweat at that. You're enjoying your time, Nicolab. Why is she asking me this? Oh right, she said she's the best sister. Besides what happened earlier, I'd say I'm having a decent time. Well, that's good. Much better with Sayori. This is more like it. Now then, you have your poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I'm confused. I'm confusion. Why would you say that? Yo, Rick. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, I'm loving this mod so far. I'm replaying it from the beginning because I have played it a while ago, like a year or two ago, but never finished it, and then forgot to go back to it, and now I've forgotten everything about the mod, so I'm replaying it from the beginning. Of course I rated it. Monika's similar today, though. Looks like a serious smile has vanished. Monika said what? I don't feel like explaining this right now. Ah, never mind. Let's see what I'm getting myself into. Okay, so this is the vanilla. This is a vanilla poem. Like I said, they won't all be custom poems. I can help but smile at the end of the serious poem. Good job, Sarah. I like this. This one was reminding me of what Natsuki showed me earlier today. What? You and Natsuki shared already? What's so similar with mine and hers? The only of you guys is both of yours. How they're quite different from the main idea of your poems. Yours is literally and hers is not, moral kind of way, I guess. I hate trying to think of words. Words are hard. I guess I never thought of that. Natsuki usually likes very cute stuff. But don't tell us that. Right. Hey, sir, if I ask, who's the Sunshine supposed to be? Someone in the anime club? The anime club, huh? I wonder why he isn't a part of this club. I tried telling him about it, but he said he wasn't interested. Suddenly a light bulb clicked on my head. Oh, I know! Why don't you show him the poem you wrote? I'm certain he'll like it. The face she was making looks like a billion more light bulbs clicked on her head than mine. That's a great idea! Thanks, Fat! Glad I could help. I'll see you around. See ya. What are the chances that the person she's talking about is Wallace? But Wallace wouldn't watch anime. Like, I refuse to believe that someone like him would be in the anime club. I refuse to believe it. I refuse! I refuse. fixing my shit. I'm fixing my shit. With that, I step away from Sayori and start looking in the club room. Only Yuri is left, so we have to go with fucking Yuri. Looks like Natsuki has just finished showing Monika and is making her way over to Sayori. Not long to be able to bother her, I step even farther away from Sayori, continuing to look around. Oh! Yuri isn't doing much over there. Let's go see her! And sure enough, she's standing out all by herself. Once I ran away over to her, I stand relatively close to her and wait to get her attention. Hello again. I wonder what she'll say about me not bringing in a poem. Oh, hello, Bet. Monika told me you forgot to bring in a poem today. I guess Monika did tell her. Yeah, I forgot to write one yesterday. But, how did you forget to write a poem, though? Monika even told us yesterday. My mind is drawing a blank. I just don't know. I tried looking directly at her, but that doesn't last for long. Oh, I understand. That's a shame. I want to see how... Now is not the time for my hearing to go bad. I'm sorry, what was the last part? Nothing. Alright, if you say so. Pat, have you ever tried writing in the past? It may look like I'm blanking with Yuri, but I'm actually reaching into the far depths of my mind to see if I ever have in my life. This continues for about 5 seconds, and nothing. Besides the various papers and book reports I've had to write for school, I have not. Yuri seems to be lost in thought now. Does she ever think like I do at times? I wonder if... Well, it appears that you've taken a look at everyone's writing style so far, have you not? I hope that everyone in the club is giving me valuable advice on that, alright? Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Honestly, that sounds about right. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Look at her, thinking about others. How is this girl actually being so cute again? No worries. So do you ever read your poem now? That seems to have lifted her mood up. Of course. I'm anticipating your opinion on it. Oh, she looks so happy. I'm curious as to what she wrote today. Okay. And thank you for making this, legible. Because... yeah. Thank you for making this a lot bigger and easier to read, because Yuri's handwriting is, wow. Even though this is a vanilla poem, it's nice to see that her text is larger, so if there ever is a custom poem, I'll be able to read it better. But yeah, that's just the Ghost of the Light poem from the base game. I'm sorry if my handwriting is hard to read. Huh? Hey, this isn't bad at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, that is just that you don't see cursive very often nowadays. It's not a welcome at all. In fact, it looks fast similar to mine. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it felt like a picture was being painted in my head. I'm not sure why, but something tells me that so much of this isn't just ghosts. You're onto something. That was not about ghosts at all, Bat. Okay, I kind of figured as much. One thing though, the street light that was mentioned on this, you made it sound like it was a safe haven or something. Her eyes lit up with her mouth somewhat ajar. Yes! The person who's being symbolical compared to a ghost is lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to a place of comfort. Kind of like the lake she mentioned earlier during our reading session. To be left with nothing. I'm sure we all have our own kind of street light, whether we know it or not. Street light though, I like that analogy. That's impressive. Hey, it's nothing, really. Oh, you. I could probably learn a thing or two from you. She then takes her over purple hair and slightly blushes. You think so? Of course! Then the short silence between us, Yuri takes a deep breath before speaking again. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Bat. A dumb smile forces its way into my face, and I don't have the willpower to try to stop it. This is too sweet. Thank you, Yuri. And I'm glad I got to be your reading partner today. Okay, so it's a little bit from the burning that's happening, and I'm sure Yuri feels the same way. Looks like she's dripping her hair a little bit odd, and the rosy colors invade her cheeks. Thank you, too. I can't help but admire how the pink on her face... Music died out. I can't help but admire how the pink on her face complements her hair color, though something tells me it's about time for the club meeting to be over. Turning away from Yuri, I look at the clock above me. 3:52 p.m. Yep, it's almost on that out. I wonder if we get to leave it on volition, or Monica has to excuse us since she is Professor and all. She probably does. But I don't even know how literature club like this would work, because I've never been in like a club like this before. I don't know. I've talked with everyone here, so it looks like I'm the one stuck with nothing to do now. May as well take a seat. Once I sit down, I glance around the room. To my left, I see Sierra and Monica happily chatting. My eyes are on Yuri and Natsuki to my right. Why are they shooting bones right now? Yuri appears to still be in a good mood, while Natsuki's face shows frustration? Maybe it's best if I don't stare at them, but that's what their mom always got me about. Hey, wait a second, nothing to think about it. What was the name of the book that, wait, huh? What about something? My attention is diverted away from the backpack and over to Natsuki and putting a piece of it on, so that's what Yuri's close to. It's only okay, seems to be fancy. Oh, thanks Natsuki, yours is definitely you. It's pretty cute. Here we go. Cute? Come on, I tried reading about the tragic reality of things. That's not supposed to be cute. Oh, well, I know. It's your style that made me think that. I just felt like saying something nice about it, that's all. Yuri, there's no way that what I wrote about is nice. At least someone like you would ever think of it like that. Hey, that's not very nice. Natsuki, please. You know that's not true. No, I don't want to hear what comes out of your mouth next. Really found some mess over to sugarcoat it as being nice or elegant or whatever. Sugarcoat? It's not the word style, just that. Well, at least I don't overdo it like someone here does. Have you looked it over 2 lines of what you wrote? Besides, I spent a long time figuring out my ring stuff. Don't we know it? Natsuki then stands over her desk and forcefully takes Yuri's pen from her hands, causing one of the corners to tear a little bit. Don't you think it's a bit inconsiderate to bring something like this in? Not everyone here is a galaxy man like you know. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Oh. That's a new sprite. Yuri with her hands on her hips like that, like, oh gee, thanks for complimenting, brat. It's not my problem my writing style is too much for someone of your Sushi's age to comprehend. Hey, wow, off your eye holes, miss. It's gonna be a problem if you get this up. Nobody likes to show off anyways. Show off? No. I'm not... Alright, I've seen this kind of behavior before in my life, and I know at least know it. Let's not do something about this. With that, I stepped from my chair and looked around the room. Monica is there watching the fight ensue, both with mouths ajar. I've done some oracle to Yuri and Natsuki, purposely making my footsteps louder than normal to attempt to make my approach known to them and hopefully catch their attention. I need to remain calm though, keep my total voice in check. Oh my god. Come on. You sure about that? I look like you were trying to confess a new guy, weren't you? No. Oh my god, please. No, I wasn't. Don't BS me. He was super excited to make tea for us when I couldn't bring cupcakes. And what's that supposed to mean? Proves my point, that's what. Well, at least I don't need to be really cute to twin swing over. Well, you know what? At least I don't start stuff from my brow with literally everything with bad started showing up. Natsuki, I would never. At least I don't stop. Ayo? Yuri? hitting a little too close to home there. Bruh! At least I don't stop myself for attention. Oh! I just stopped short the two of them aren't present something to be acknowledged yet. Fucking scream. Go like, hey! Sorry if that was loud. Is the peripheral vision not working? Wow, Yuri, you shouldn't be body shaming like that. Yep, that's it. Not bad enough. I'll tell the principal you had class. Enough! The two of them jumped at me, getting their attention, and looked straight at me. Yuri looks even more thrown off guard than after Natsuki's previous comment. I ended up making eye contact with Natsuki for a split second, and I can see the fiery fear in his eyes. Kinda losing my tough guy sense somehow going on right now, but I can't let that bother me. This is my chance. What is wrong with you two? You're making the three of us uncomfortable over here. I made sure to have my eyes locked on Natsuki's the whole time to make it feel like I was mainly directing it towards her. She shouldn't be saying stuff like this at all. You shouldn't be saying stuff like that all nonchalant and not. Even my mom taught me to be better than that. My eyes quickly veered off to Yuri, and for a split second I take advantage of the moment to lock eyes with those. Never really chose the two at all today. And Yuri? I don't think my mom could bear to handle the thought of you acting overly cutesy. Alright, that's looking to Natsuki's general direction. And also, you're definitely not being cute with all the things you said. That's not how friends speak to each other. Also, poems should be something to try to win over or impress people. You know what you don't speak? You didn't even bring one in today. By the time that I'm strict silent, I can hear how uncomfortably quiet the room is. I don't dare try to imagine what kind of faces Monica and Sarah are making right now, and I shouldn't let the silence distractor bother me. I'm not done yet. That's beside the point. Look, Natsuki, I liked your poem. You did a good job making me feel things. And Yuri? She just stands there, shook by my sudden burst of confidence. I think I may have scared the poor girl. Maybe I should tone it down a tiny bit. Well, you've done well today as well. I don't know how else to say this, but I felt like your writing was able to create scenery in my head. Very descriptive. So, please, don't be so mean to each other just because you have different opinions. I would hate to see you two not be friends anymore with something as esoteric? No, trivial as this. It is right then and there that I felt him poking my left shoulder, making me out of a trance. It's Monica. She doesn't look bad, but not pleased at the same time. Thank you, Bap, but I believe you. Bro! What the fuck? Maybe I did get a little sidetracked. I hope she isn't too upset at me. Alright. I won't do it again if I wanted to. I feel bad for the MC because Monica's treating him like shit. Having brought my head down for a fourth time today. No, I'll go to I my backpack, pick it up, and head towards the exit. I don't leave the classroom just yet, though. Instead, I pick over what Monica's doing. I'll check he's talking with Igor and Natsuki. I made sure to get one last glance of the air before I make my trip home. At least I tried. Ooh, now we get to see Monica's point of view. She's talking to Yuri and Natsuki. What will she say? I make sure that bad starts covering before I begin talking. But before I even get the chance to, Natsuki opens her big mouth. Jeez, who does he think he is? He's not the president. Nice and calm, let's get through this. You're right, he's not, but I've heard everything you said. He raises a good point. There is no reason for you two to fight just because you write differently. My vision shifts forward to Yuri. Yuri, I'm sure that Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. No matter how simple her writing may be, she still puts her feelings into it, so it became something personal to her. I see. I think I get it now. And Natsuki, you took it way too far. But Yuri would take it wrong seriously. I understand that, but Yuri means well. If you just told her how her words made you feel, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You kidding me? I could have sworn I'd done just that. I beg to differ. You said some pretty mean things to Yuri, which she didn't deserve at all. I don't want to see anything like this happen again. You too, Yuri. I think that's enough for now. You both said some things that I'm sure you didn't mean. I will with what Bat said, though. I'd hate to see the both of you not be friends anymore because of your differences. Heck, you two have a relationship good enough to argue with each other. But Monica, that seems to have shut Natsuki up a bit, which is a relief, given how worked up she's been. Perhaps I could call with her, then good. Overall, I hope you two can make up after this, and don't forget to write for tomorrow as well. I look over my shoulder to Sayori. You too, Sayori. That's enough for now. I'm gonna explicitly interrupt by a year before I get to walk out to my desk. I was having such a good day for once. Now it's ruined. Yuri grabs it back from her desk and leaves go without another word. Natsuki watching her movements all the time. Did you not really get to Natsuki that much? Either way, time to cover my sheet music from and get out of here. Two was quite the day. Natsuki's point of view. Ooh. Now we get to see this entire thing on Natsuki's point of view. Okay. This will be interesting. I've been speechless for nearly a minute now. I can't help but sit there and watch as both Sayori and Yuri left the classroom. What Monica said only has been imprinted in my mind. A relationship good enough to argue with each other. What's that even mean? I also remember what else Monica said a little bit ago. If you just told her how you always made you feel. I should really talk with her. Things are going actually well for my life and I don't want to mess this up. Hastily walking over to the club to grab my backpack, Monica and I will come at some time but walk in different directions. I have to find Yuri. After about a minute of running, I managed to catch up to her outside the school grounds. We live awfully close to each other, so it's no surprise she walked the same way I do. Once I'm up beside her, I poke her arm to try to get her attention. Hey, Yuri. She didn't say my words and starts walking, then looks up at me with a somber face. Her face is a bit red as she just got done crying, which makes it feel even worse. She doesn't say anything either. Somehow I expected this from her. Before I get the chance to say what I want to say to her, she looks over at me and continues walking to what I'm assuming is her place. May as well walk with her then if that's how she's gonna be. Realize that thought before I must up my apology. Look, Yuri, I'm done thinking about after what happened today. And as much as I hate to say this, Monica's right, I guess. I didn't mean everything that I said. Yuri's focus has a change approach as she's not looking over towards me. Do you mean that? Yeah. I'm sorry about earlier. It's just... I guess I overreacted the whole cute thing. For once, things are actually going kinda okay. The last thing I need is for you to be mad at me forever. Thanks for telling me what made you upset. I'm sorry I made you upset too. Yuri starts walking all of a sudden, causing me to as well. Do you still want to be friends after all that? Yuri, you're silly. Nobody goes around asking questions like that. Of course I do. Yuri said low tunes upside down. See, this is what the mall is all about. Just wholesome moments. Only wholesome. Okay. Good. I feel a little bit better. Me too, you big softy. But that's the second of the day that I want to call me silly. Do I really act as such? Wait, hold on, that's the second time? I don't remember something I saw in the club earlier today. What's going on with you and Matt today? Well, for whatever reason, he brought in the book that he thought I would like, and we ended up reading a little bit of it together. The book was enjoyable so far. Looks like I struck gold. Maybe you like it, Yuri. I don't know about that. Yuri starts moving again. This one I've been faster than before. She would start walking with no one, which I picked in front of her. Oh, come on, you're not supposed to be this dense. Signs are clearly there. He brought it in for you to read, and you said that you read it together with him. But Natsuki, I've only known for 2 days. I don't know how to feel like this. Relax, Yuri. If ever does anything to you that makes you upset, just let your best bud know and I'll teach him a lesson you'll feel until the next century. Did I ever mention how much I like picking on Yuri? She makes it too easy. That shouldn't be necessary. He wasn't very polite towards me besides what happened earlier. Well, that's fine and dandy, but just remember what I said now. The both of us are spark as our competition goes to an end. This is where we go separate ways, as we have to walk the opposite way from each other. Hey, Yuri! She looks up at me, expecting more. I cross my arms, trying to hold back laughter. Where are my... Goddamn. Okay. Put my feet on my slippers. Alright. Have fun with your boyfriend tomorrow. Before I can catch you, almost Yuri's reaction, I'm giggling uncontrollably. Well, that didn't turn out so bad. Time to get home and think about dinner. I should make something special for Dad. He's been improving a lot over the last month. Maybe we should try my hand at homemade pizza dough and sauce tonight. That ought to make him happy. Okay, we're back in Bat's POV. Heading down the hallway towards the stairs, I've become lost in thought of all that's happened today. Jesus Christ, what a day. Let's recap what happened. First, Wallace being a dummy gets always, I'm Wallace, my dad's the principal, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know? Class was boring as hell, like always, and I managed to make all four of them go to the club irritated today. Also, I don't have to put, like, always at the end of that. The weather outside is starting to become more and more chilly. I'm hoping we don't get an early snowfall this year. Is this DKC music? It sounds very familiar to DKC music. Oh, either 1, 2, or 3 or whatever, I don't know. It's one of the games. It just sounds so much like DKC. It's when the leaves stop falling off the trees and the landscapes around it become more beautiful. This is not DKC music. Oh! It sounds like SNES music. Which is why I said DKC, because it sounds so much like SNES music. Is it from an SNES game at least? Because it has all the instruments, or the SNES sound font. Japan only SNES game, The Last Battle. Ooh, interesting. From a Japanese exclusive SNES game. I like it. I like it. Sounds nice. It fits surprisingly well here. It's when the leaves start falling off the trees and the landscape surrounding become more beautiful. My welcome continues as normal, chirping every once in a while. Well, I didn't exactly make you mad at me. I got through with her today, and I told her she could hold on to my book for now. I'd really like to read it with her, hopefully tomorrow. It was then that I remembered what else happened in the club, the argument between Yuri and Natsuki. I wonder how something you feel from my mod. Ah, yeah. I can feel that because this song kind of fits the moment. This moment of him reflecting on what has happened in the club and how he kind of feels bad for what happened. It was then that I remembered what else happened in the club, the argument between Yuri and Natsuki. Oh yeah, that. Man, what was I thinking? I shouldn't have said all this stuff to Yuri. God, I'd be surprised if she likes me after all this. I'm sure she does. You're overreacting. Likes me. I'd rather apologize to her the next time I see her. Natsuki too. But what would have happened had I not said anything? Would things have escalated even more? Sorry, best where I don't get the answer to that. What happened today happened, and that's that. After a few minutes, I make my way up to my house and open up the mailbox to see what's inside. 3 envelopes. No, them will already come from anybody. I'll deal with this later. Close to my mailbox, I stashed the mail away and I left on the approach my house. The steps. I love the sound effects in this mod. With that, I walk into the kitchen to push my bag in the mail onto the table. Taking a seat, I lay my head down at the table and relax for a bit. What should I do first? whole minute passes and all I've done is start the wall and think, oh, what should be done first. Maybe you should get home. Oh! Change your clothes, you big dummy! Once I'm at my room, I change my uniform and get myself to get another t-shirt and a pair of jeans. It's still the time of year where a jacket feels nice, plus I look pretty decent in one, so I throw one on. Consider that 2 stones with 1 bird down, or 1 bird with 2 birds with 1 stone, that's the saying. Jesus. That one line confused me for like a little bit. It like made my brain go all twisty. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Once I'm back downstairs, I walk to the kitchen and open up the fridge. You can probably hear in my voice like that. I was like, wait. What? Skin contents, I see nothing readily available to microwave, and I'm feeling a little pressed for time to actually make something. Guess I'm snacking on fruit all day. Grabbing 2 apples from the bottom drawer of the fridge and closing it, I make my way back to the table, unzip my backpack, and pull out my orange folder. It's orange, just like the text that indicates his point of view. I like the orange and purple aesthetic, though. It's nice. An hour passes and I'm pretty much done with all the work that was sent today. They would seriously know where I'm going to use any of this in my future. I only had 5 more problems left of algebra from earlier today, so that went by pretty quickly. Another thing that ran through my mind is that I really should go shopping one of these days. I haven't had an ice cream in a few weeks. Should pick that up. Maybe some more frozen... Hey, wait, what came in the mail today? Thanks to my short-term memory, I'm on to the next task of the night. Putting my not-complete homework away in my orange folder, said folder gets stuffed in my backpack. Walk into my living room and place my backpack in, and it's all to the familiar spot on the couch. It's now ready for tomorrow. Heading back out to the kitchen, I grab a knife from one of the drawers, sit down, and I use it to open up the mail that was sent to me today. And sure enough, it's some junk mail, the water bill, and the electricity bill. Well, that's just freaking great. My parents let me hold onto a credit card that is strictly to be used for bills and groceries. They also let me hold onto a debit card with $100 transferred over on the 18th of every month. It's kind of like spending money for me. Taking a look at the amount of bills, I start staring blankly at both statements and consider my plan of action. Some feelings of fear arise at the thought of doing adult stuff, but it's easy to push this away as I've run this a few times before. Although since I was never given a checkbook by my mom and dad, there goes that idea. My mom and dad once told me that it's very unsafe to send cash out in the mail, so I probably have to resort to getting separate money orders again. Have you ever had to get a stop payment on a money order? It happened to me once, and it was a nightmare. My dad was a bit upset at me the one time it happened, and it felt like absolute torture. With him telling me over the phone what to do and actually trying to contact the union that issues the money orders. I'm surprised I didn't cry that day because of social exhaustion. That's what I got. If this happens again, I'll be very angry. Angry. Still keeping the amount of numbers in my head, I get up, grab the second apple that I didn't need, and put that in my left coat pocket, my phone in the right pocket. I walk over to the front door and realize that my house key's in the lock the whole time. God dang. Sorry for that. I'm surprised so here. I really need to be better about and I really need to be better at speaking. Holy shit. I really need to be better about this kind of stuff. Stepping outside and relocking my door, I put my keys into my coat pocket and start my journey out to the 24-hour convenience store. It's turning a little bit past 7 p.m. I hate that it's hard to get this dark this early. I only can't wait until springtime actually kicks in when it becomes darker much later on in the day. I mean, not that I really care or anything. I don't go outside as often as I should, but the natural sunlight feels nice. It improves my mood most of the time. Isn't there a word for that? Atmosphere? I really should try, my couch crochet again. See if that works. Again, because I have a, I do have a capture card somewhere. Hello? Where is it? Dude, what the fuck is my capture card? I do have a capture card though. An Intermedia one. So I can probably do a stream where I test that at some point. I have an SNES Classic that I can test it out with. I just need to know where the fuck I put it. I don't even know where I put my capture card. I know it's somewhere here. I'll probably just deal with it later. You know? Yeah, I'll find it later. It's somewhere here. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. I think if I find it, I'll probably do like a test. Probably do like a cap card test or something. Oh, I'm done. Here it is. Right here. I can do a test with my, shit. Sorry for the tangent. I just don't know, like a 3-minute tangent about a fucking capture card. Yeah, that's probably it. Whatever I have to go to this convenience stuff is the thing. I always pass by the park in my travels. I have only a few memories of this park when I was growing up. How cool would it be if there was a swing set here? I'd be all over that. That's something I've done a long time. My attempt is reminiscing on younger times is broken by the sound of something that I don't think I've heard in a long time. No different than me discussing the subjects of the game station probably back. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I go on tangents for, like, no reason. Cause, like... I mean, I don't know why I was thinking about Earthbound, but, I mean, if the capture card equipment that I have works, it doesn't lag my computer to shit, then I can do, like, SNES gameplay and shit. And that means that I can also do Wii and GC stuff. And now you're bot free. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. On, sniping those, pesky, potential raid bots. Because God knows that that's probably still going on. There needs to be a way to combat raid bots more. I mean, we have the, suspected, ban evaders one. Which is good, cause that'll get rid of malicious people faster. But yeah, like I said, if I have time after I finish up whatever I'm doing with Alakasa Walls. I might do a little short test after Alakasa Walls to see if, I can get, my capture card stuff working. Oh shit. Okay. So... Another tangent, there was an update that dropped for the new Pokemon game. It fixed, the glitches that were used to completely and totally break the game. Cause, yeah. The any percent world record for, the new Pokemon games is, 17 minutes. So, the game is broken as fuck. But with these patches, it patches a lot of shit. So, that's a little bit of a, Been mostly playing Jurassic World Evolution 2 lately. That's getting update in first and DLC. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. But yeah, the new BSP update fixed a lot of the glitches that broke the game. So I guess people are gonna start running on 1.1.1 because this is like a big patch that kind of you know, makes completing 80% and under now like impossible now, unless people find a way around this shit. That'll be cool. But yeah. But yes, after I'm done with OCW, I might do a short test with a capture card and my SNES Classic to see if that'll work. So, expect that after Air Castle Balls. My attempted reminiscing on younger times spoken with the sound of something I don't think I've heard in a long time. Is this where we find Yuri into a special spot? Was that a harp? What one of those we doing out here? I don't even know anybody that plays one, but it sounded like it came from the forest in the park. Curiosity getting the better, being able to walk the sidewalk and at the park towards the forest. Breaking the forest shows a path that my parents always forbade me figures one for whatever reason when I was a kid. Maybe they were just concerned for safety back then. If they're thinking of watching Arthur taught me, so that if all of us did everything our parents told us to, then the rate of discovery would drastically slow down. Alright, I don't think about Arthur. I must go in deeper. Interestingly enough, I don't feel scared at all about walking down this path at night. Silence of boats of cricket at night actually makes for a pleasant atmosphere. Atmosphere! Sorry. I had to. Yeah, that's the word. Continuing down the path, the harp I heard earlier makes itself note again. It's getting low though I keep walking. That means I must be getting closer. While I continue walking, I purposely make sure to keep my footsteps quiet as try not to draw any attention. Ooh, I like this CG. Nice. After a little bit more sneaking around this side in front of me, puts me in all. It's a lake out here in the outskirts of town. More importantly, it's not the lake that takes me by surprise, it's who's at the lake playing the harp. It's... Ooh, Yuri. Wait, is this Moody Crusader? I recognize the art style. This looks like Booty Crusader. No, this is Rayon art. Ah! Nice. I don't know why I thought Booty Crusader. It just looks similar to her art, but Rayon. Hell yeah. They also make some pretty fucking good art. Holy shit. She's the one playing this whole time. She's in a beige-colored sweater and in black pajama pants. Either way, I'm a little struck by what I'm witnessing. First off, this place is gorgeous. The trees everywhere, rather big ones, seem to have fallen down close to the water. A few butterflies can be seen flying around it, the sight of Yuri peacefully playing an angel's harp. So goddamn stunning. The reflection of the moonlight on the water makes everything feel nice, and her skin glistening under the moonlight makes her look like an angel. Maybe not a fallen one, but a shining one at that. Nice fallen angel reference. Nice one. I decided to start tiptoeing over to her until I'm about 2 feet away from the tree she's sitting on. Quietly sitting down cross-legged, I wait for her to finish playing. And she's done. Yuri's point of view, 6:53 p.m. Oh shit! So now we're going back. Before she went to the spot. Home was hard to focus on, thanks to everything that's happened today. But I managed to get through and clear everything. Thank goodness I don't have to worry about that anymore. Taking my finished homework and putting it in a spot in my purple folder, I placed my folder in my bag. Getting up from my bed, I walk out to my bedroom window to open it and stare into the world outside to learn I wanted her. Just knowing Natsuki could have meant what she said when she said it. How could someone think of me as likable? I don't really see myself like that. I don't know. But Natsuki has a point though. Why is Woody point of view with me? Why is Woody showing he likes what I have to say? I don't know. Having too many unanswered questions makes me feel uneasy, so I take a breath of fresh air, close my window and step away from it to start looking at my bedroom. I'll worry about making dinner and tomorrow's pub later. I know what'll hit me off with all this. I'll look up to my art collection I have hanging on my wall and stare at a few seconds, somehow still mesmerized by the colorful and unique designs in each of them. Well, it's been a week since I've last felt like wanting to do that. I was thinking we would put something like that up. I then look at the closet in my bedroom, walk over and grab a trusty frame I placed in my bag. I'm glad I have this around as an alternative. Changing on my school uniform into some more comfortable clothes and make my way downstairs and out of the house to go for a walk. God, I love the fucking guitar music. So good. The walk to the lake is as silent as I like for it to be. There's nobody around, the breeze is gentle, and I'm glad it's not too cold out here. The book I brought him to read. I've read through it a few times already. It'd be nice to chill with him and see what he thinks about it like he's doing with this book. But why though? What was most of it in the book he enjoys? Wasn't it because he wanted to just enjoys? Much like I did for him? But then again, what Natsuki said. Why did you have to say that right before she left today? Just gotta be just joking when she said that. But what if... There's no way you could like someone like me that way. But why didn't you choose to read it today? Why did I allow it? It's not like anything bad happened though. God. I know place me both my hands on it. It's like I feel a small headache come on from overthinking. Taking a little time to recover, I stopped my tracks and noticed that I'm already at the park. The walk here so far seemed like such a blur. Was I just not paying attention for that long? Alright, I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. So, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Was I seriously not paying attention for that long? I don't want to remember so bored like that and I can't keep up. I end up missing out on the atmosphere outside. It's okay. Just breathe. After taking time to inhale the exhale, I pull all my focus, make my way to the forest path, and then my way to my familiar spot, the lake. 7:13 p.m. Oh no. My CPU is going through the roof! Hopefully this is not an issue. Once she's done playing, she notices me sitting here and jumps back a little bit, nearly dropping her harp. She must not have been expecting me here, and I don't blame her. What are you doing here? Oh boy, how am I going to explain this? Well, I was walking to the store and I heard someone playing the harp on my chalice, and I guess I decided to want to find out myself what was up. I'm sorry if I scared you. I then moved my head down for the 5th time today. Oh, You don't need to be sorry. I should have guessed something like this would happen. Sorry. Wait a minute. I then stamped my spot on the ground and put it on OC's face. No, Yuri. You just might be something familiar. About what I said to you in the clubroom. I probably just don't say that to you when you don't have to try at all to be cute. To seeing her face turn pink for the second time today, I looked away from her out of slight uncomfortableness. I guess I was just upset about what was going on, so things I really didn't mean. I then resumed sitting down where I initially was, but we remained silent. I decided to force myself to walk past with her. Yuri, you're not upset with me, are you? No, I'm not. If anything, I'm rather happy that you tried putting a stop to what happened. Yeah, that's because I didn't like how Natsuki was talking to you. I felt like I had to do at least something about it. I could really get on my nerves sometimes. How are you able to put up with her? Yuri looks to be in deep thought right now. I guess it's because I've known her for a while. I have become used to how she acts. Sounds like they've been friends for a while then. How long have you and Natsuki been friends? Well, I would use the term friend loosely, but I've known her since the club first started. I think after this scene is when I'm gonna stop Outer Castle Wolf, and then I'm gonna head into the test portion of the stream where I can, well, test my my capture card without all the proprietary software and stuff. And then I might do like an off-stream test later to do more shit. Ooh, I gotcha. I know how that is. I think get off the ground and sit down on the same tree that Yuri's on. It's about 4 yards long, so you have enough space for another person to join us if we wanted to. But for now, just me and Yuri is fine. She looks at him with a slightly concerned expression. Hey, Yuri. I'm a little bit off topic, but thank you for giving one of my favorite books a chance. It means a lot to me. Her eyes broke up at me. Oh, well. I should be thanking you for bringing it in. He had me in mind when he brought it in. That means a lot to me. Does this girl really just do a turnaround on me? Okay. You know, I'm gonna end it here. My computer's not liking this, so I'm just gonna end the Outer Castle Wolf portion here. But yeah, I will continue Outer Castle Wolf tomorrow. See all of you in the next video.